Priyanka Malhotra turned entrepreneur so she could spread the love for books and reading. A graduate from London School of Economics, she is the fourth generation entrepreneur in a family of avid readers. And today she's at the helm of affairs at her family-owned publishing house, Full Circle Books.
Full Circle Publishing started in '99, and the idea behind the imprint was really to start a new line of publishing that concentrated on spirituality, health, yoga, religion, and really looking at a kind of genre that was not mainstream and looked at life in a more sort of wholesome point of view.
Today, Full Circle is not just a publishing company but also has 3 retail bookstores in the heart of New Delhi, each of them offering a unique customer experience. And each of these bookstores extends into Café Turtle, a venture that began with some delicious homemade cakes and coffee and has today transformed into a cultural hub that offers delectable world cuisine.
There's more than one thing. It's the atmosphere, seeing the familiar faces, knowing that the food's going to be good. And then we always go visit the bookstore too.
All the recipes are something that my mother and I have worked on since the cafe's inception. It's made with a lot of care and a lot of love that's going into it. We're very sort of conscious about not using preservatives and chemicals and food coloring. Really, it's a place where people come together to have conversations. A lot of people come themselves to introspect, and it's a very non-intrusive atmosphere.
What would you say is your biggest challenge today?
Being an SME, how does one keep going without sort of being submerged by this influx of so many new bookstores, cafes, publishers coming in? You know, how does one stay unique? And number 2, I think, you know, with the electronic book coming in as a brick and mortar store, where do we stand? I mean, that's also a very big question for us today.
What sort of a hit have businesses like yours taken, especially after e-books and online delivery of books for that matter, you know?
I think that there's no sort of doubt that buying a book online is a faster, more convenient way of buying anything. But I think the fact that the Full Circle bookstore and Café Turtle is not just a standard bookstore still attracts people to come in. Through the bookstore, we have a small gift section. We have a very specialized selection, mind, body, spirit. Then going up to the cafe, having a cup of coffee. It completes an experience.
As a 4th generation entrepreneur, is it tough to live up to the benchmarks that have been set by your 3 preceding generations?
Yes, it is. I think because, you know, they've sort of pioneered in so many fields. When my grandfather started, he was the pioneer of the paperback revolution in India. Where my parents are concerned, you know, they are the ones who actually started the bookstores and the cafes and the Full Circle imprint. So that really gives me a lot to live up to. We're looking at more international translations. We're also looking into going into literary fiction. I also want to start a line of publishing for children, because I think there's a huge scope there. And you know, I think good literature for children is something that is so important because it really marks a foundation for years and years ahead.
To keep pace with the ever-changing world of publishing, Priyanka and her team are constantly innovating and adding value to the books they offer. Full Circle publishes and distributes a wide variety of books and has added feathers to its cap by becoming the official book partner of the world-famous Jaipur Literary Fest.
पहले बहुत सिंपल था, जस्ट एक सिंपल कलर में टेक्स्ट लिखा आपने, अब वो हो गया. बट आज पिक्चर भी चाहिए रिलेटेड, देन टेक्स्ट. मतलब मेन है कि कवर देखते ही आपको बुक का बारे में पूरा इंफॉर्मेशन मिल जाए.
We are really looking forward to the Jaipur Literature Festival. For us, it's a magical experience to meet authors that one would meet once in a lifetime, and that's something that's it's done wonders for the book world.
Full Circle Books and Café Turtle epitomize the motto of slow and steady wins the race. So even though Priyanka Gupta plans to open a few more bookstores cum cafes in other metro cities, she makes it a point to serve personal attention along with everything on the menu, creating long-term bonds with all her customers. Well, so that was the inspiring story of Full Circle Books and Café Turtle. Let's find out what Priyanka Malhotra can do to improve her business from our SME doctor. Amit Chandar, partner at BPEP India, will be mentoring all the companies that we are featuring on the show today.
Full Circle and Café Turtle, my first advice to you would be to think about your business as one, where you offer unique experiences to customers. This will help you present the different parts of your business, which is publishing, bookstore and cafe, in a very unique sort of way which the competition will find difficult to replicate. The second advice would be to consider first geographical expansion into cities like Jaipur and Chandigarh, which are less saturated compared to metros like Bombay and Bangalore, and where a lot of customers exist who look at such experiences from an aspirational perspective.
All right.